The destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Do it. My turn. Woo! Gotta be straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Hey!
That's all I got. Hey, you're already doing so much better than me. I am so excited.
Yes!
So this is your choice, Eris. We decided to play this because you love this song.
Finesse, Bruno Mars, Cardi B.
And guys, if you haven't seen their Grammy performance, you're missing out.
For real.
For real.
For
okay. So I wish we could listen to this song forever.
Me too.
We'll have to do it after. Okay. That sounds good. All right. Thank you, AfterBuzzers, for joining us. I am so excited. Just warning now. There will be a lot of screaming, so I will try to back away from the mic if I get way too excited for you guys. Just putting that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are obviously watching Spotlight On. I'm your host, Amy Cassandra Martinez. You can find me on all social media at Amy Cassandra MTZ. And like I said in our intro, we are joined by one of the coolest ladies around. You know her as Tess Pearson, everyone! Yay! So, oh my gosh, did you see that? Did you see that and hear that? The audience just went crazy for you. What? Okay, before we get started, can you just tell everyone where they can find you on social media?
Okay, guys, my Instagram and Snapchat is at Eris Baker, and I'm getting all my other social medias up soon, so please stay tuned.
Like Twitter.
Yes,
right? Okay.
Twitter and Facebook.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Okay, and then before we continue, we do have the chat up. So if you have any questions or comments or anything, please jump in right now. And of course, if you are watching this after we've finished, which will be an hour from now or 5 hours, it depends on how long we want to talk. You didn't know that before.
We talk a lot.
Yeah, I mean, hey. You can always leave a comment down below.
Yes.
Down below. Give us a thumbs up as well. Subscribe. Do all that jazz. Here we go. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
It's going to be one of the funnest interviews you ever have.
Hallelujah.
Okay. I just put a lot of pressure on this, but we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. Okay.
Okay.
I know that when you auditioned to be Tess, some things didn't go as expected.
Right. Right.
Feel free to embellish right now.
Okay.
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 So my first audition with This Is Us went great. I went in, it happened, I went out, it was awesome. So then when I got the call back, I went back in the audition, and of course I did it again. And everyone was there, directors, producers, executive producers, everyone.
How many people would you say?
About 10, 12 people in that room, and they're all sitting in chairs. They look like queens and kings. It was
makes
like,
me so
woo!
nervous. Just thinking about it. Okay.
So I did my lines, and I was doing it, and then they said, do it again. So I did it again, but I messed up. So I was like, oh my gosh, I messed up.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
felt really bad at that moment, but of course I still had to do it. So they just asked me to do it again and again. So when I got out of the audition, I was literally crying, literally had a breakdown with my mom, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I got the part. And my parents told me on Christmas, so
No way!
I know. Best Christmas gift ever, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Right. So it seems that when they just told me to do it again and again, they just wanted to see how many ways I can do it. It doesn't mean that I was just doing bad. So it was a relief. So
There you go.
there you go.
What did you do when you found out? It was Christmas Day.
Right.
So what'd you do?
Actually, it was really funny. So they got a star for me, and it said Tess. And they were like, Eris, look! And I was like, what do you mean? What? I was like,
Like
who's
they,
Tess?
what do you mean they printed it out?
Yeah,
Like
so my mom, like my parents, they bought a star for me, right?
Aw.
Right. And they put Tess on it. And they're like, you got the part. And I was like, what part? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, you got Tess. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I completely forgot. It took them so long to cast. So I was like, wow, I got it. So it was an awesome feeling.
Oh my gosh.
Should have been there.
I know. Well, invite me next time you get a really big role.
Of course.
Okay. I will come over. We will celebrate with, I don't know, what's your favorite food?
I don't know. Pasta?
We're already best friends.
Of course.
What kind of pasta?
Spaghetti, extra Parmesan cheese.
Okay. I can roll with that.
I can roll.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then you get the part and you're like, okay, now what? When do you start meeting everyone else? When do you meet Sterling?
Right.
Like, how does that work?
So before the show even got picked up, before like we even started filming on TV, we had a table read, so I got to meet everyone. I got to meet all the directors, and it was literally like it was like This Is Us, like for real. It was like a family, and we were all talking and we ate, and it was really fun. So we did a rehearsal. We were just saying our lines, and it was like a large table, and we were just saying our lines, like a script for like the first episode, and it was really fun.
Was there any laughter going on? Any
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh. Well, and then of course, like when you find out in the pilot, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the pilot, but see it already.
Please.
You can pause right here, go watch the pilot, and then catch up, and then come back to us.
Come back.
But so we know that the big three are really the baby three that are Mandy and Milo, well, Jack and Rebecca's children.
Mm-hmm.
So when you found that out, when it was like a whole, like, not a time traveling thing, but kind of, were you like,
So
what?
first I was really confused. It was like, because there's like future and then there's past, so it was like I really had to like understand it if I wanted to be on the show, you know, I had to understand. So my parents broke it down, like everyone was breaking it down, and it was really cool. And I feel like once you watch the show, you will get it. Especially now that since we're in season 2, I feel like everyone's gonna get it.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I love it because there's so many things happening at once.
Right.
That you can always attach yourself to a character.
Exactly. It's so realistic. The show is completely emotional, but so realistic.
And it's because people do say, like, oh, I do cry a lot. But there's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of just life.
Right.
Life.
And it's so cool because my parents have actually thought about adopting one day. And I was like, what?
That's so,
Right?
old ties.
The family for real brings, the show, brings a family together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you see interviews everywhere of, like, people coming up to Milo or Mandy and just Chrissy even and just saying, hey, like, your storyline really touched me.
Yeah.
This happened to me. Do you get people, too, coming up to you and saying
Actually, I get lots of DMs on Instagram. So there was this one girl, and then she was like, your show brought me and my mom together, and that really touched my heart. I was like, wow, to be on a show that has a voice like that, that's touching this many people, that's bringing their family together, is awesome.
Whoa.
Oh, just got deep, girl.
Yeah, yeah. And we do have, we do have a few people in our chat. Guys, remember, put in questions that you have, fun comments that are fun. So yeah, please jump in.
Please.
But okay, so then you read well, you have the table read.
Right.
And then you start filming the first episode. How long did that first episode take, roughly?
So the first episode, when we first started filming?
Yeah.
So my call time was probably about 7 a.m. And since I was 11, no, I was 10 years old, my bad. So I can only film about 8 hours. So I couldn't film that long.
Right.
So it took me at least about 6 hours to do it. We had a couple of scenes, but also there were other big scenes in between. So I was mostly at school, but it was a long day. It was crazy.
See, and then after that, I feel like once the premiere happened, the ball just whoosh, just got rolling. And since then, so much has happened.
Right.
But okay, so the first episode, when it aired, where were you?
What do you mean?
Were you watching it with everyone? Was there a super exciting party going on when the first episode aired?
Oh, premiere party, right.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
The whole cast was there. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but it was so much fun. There was a ball. It was a huge ballroom, and there was dancing, and then they had an inside bar, and of course I just drank lemonade, you know.
Oh yeah.
Of course. So, and then there was a whole thing of cupcakes and food. It was incredible, incredible.
So you said there was dancing.
There was dancing.
Were all of you guys dancing?
All of us were dancing.
Who has the best moves?
Okay. Lonnie Travis? The one him.
Really?
Him, of course.
What's his go-to move? What does he do?
He knows how to do the whippin' nene backwards, and I was like,
that's a thing?
I know it's a thing. It's a thing. So I was like, I don't.
Okay, refresh our memory. So the whip.
The whip. I feel like it's you whip your hand.
Oh yeah,
you're whipping something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, the whip.
Yeah.
And
the
then
whip. The nene. And it's
and
it's
then that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like.
Please watch the video because if you're just listening to us, you're like, what?
What? Yeah.
So backwards.
Right. I was like, it's really confusing. We gotta watch it sometime. Maybe we can.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, and we could talk about that all day because I'm like,
We can.
Backwards. What do you mean backwards? You guys can listen to the song. There it is.
Hey.
Watch me.
Nay, nay,
Nay, nay.
Get it. Wait.
That's all I know. I know there's
Really?
more to it.
There is more.
You know, Lonnie probably knows.
Lonnie does. No, Lonnie
He does.
Lonnie knows.
Wow. So then after that first episode airing, what was the feedback you were getting? Like, were your friends saying, "Oh my God, this is so cool, you're on it"? What? Because, I mean, I'm sure that there was a point where it's like you got the part, but you couldn't say anything.
Right. Yeah, it took a while to tell everyone, like, hey, I'm actually on this show.
You might hear about it soon.
Right.
So.
You might see me on TV. Not a big deal, not a big deal.
NB, whatever. So what did your friends say? Were they like, that's
Most
crazy?
of them were like, whoa, you're on a show. And then, like, their parents were like, oh my God, I love that show. And they were just, like, telling me, like, my mom watches your show. And I had friends, like, come up to me, like, they said, hey, my mom said, I'm sorry for your loss. I was like, what do you mean? You're like, your grandfather. I was like, oh, you mean This Is Us? I was like, oh, okay, Jack. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
All right, I get it.
Yeah. Okay, so then, I mean, we've seen so much. Episode one. Season 1 was amazing.
Right.
There were
Thank you.
Your grandfather, your other grandfather.
Right. Randall's dad.
Yes, Randall's dad. Ron Cephas Jones.
Yes.
Well, 2 things with that. First thing is, a lot of people, myself included, did not know that he was actually much younger than he is in real life.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be saying this a lot, but kudos to the makeup department. Like,
For real.
I follow some of them on Instagram.
You do?
I do. Zoe.
Yes.
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 Zoe Hey Makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I will share that on Twitter, guys. Seriously, I will, because it's fantastic with all the transitions between, like, decades. NBD, right?
Yeah.
They hit every person spot on. None of it looks fake at all.
Right.
So that when I saw him in real life, I mean,
Oh, you met him?
okay, really far away.
Okay.
It was at the Paley Fest. I was super excited. I was there supporting you guys. I'm so
Thank
excited.
you.
But when I saw him, I was like, wait, he's actually really young.
Yeah, Mandy and Jack, like, they're really young, like, in probably, like, 2030s. Like, they're not that old on TV. Guys, come on.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Makeup. Hey. So what was it like working with Ron and losing him as a character? But just, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was so much to be said about that season. But
Right.
yeah.
It was honestly probably, like, one of the most emotional episodes I've watched because I lost my grandfather before. I never really had the biggest relationship when I was older with him, but I mostly had a relationship when I was young, so I don't really remember a lot of it. But it was just so hard seeing my grandfather died on the show that just came into my life and then leaving. I feel like it wasn't exactly the same as me, but it was, it compared.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was really hard. And also the fire scene, it's like, I can't imagine losing my dad. I can't imagine my mom being a widow. Like, it's so hard and emotional, but it's so realistic, and it's going to happen, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, see, and I saw some interviews that you've done in the past, and you talk about how you wanted to be an actor and go into acting and do all that because that's who you are. And and you love acting. You love being people.
Yes.
What first really, really drew you to Tess and to say, like, yeah, I want to be Tess?
So probably when I was 3 years old, I always like reenacting characters, Marvel, Disney. I would do everything, like with my parents.
Like what? Like
Okay,
what from
so-
Marvel? What from
Marvel, is Superwoman in Marvel? I don't really know.
Superwoman or
that-
Wonder
Woman.
Woman's
Woman.
DC.
Yes, right. Okay.
Yes,
So I used to react her, and I used to reenact Cinderella, and I used to reenact like Beauty and the Beast, like everyone. I would just do it with my parents. They always encouraged me to act.
love that.
But it wasn't them pushing me. It was because I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
So when I was 7, I started like acting, and then I got the role of Tess, and I was like, wow, okay. So I have an audition. So I went in. And when I booked it, it was insane. So I was like, I have to be Tess. I can't be Eris anymore. Eris is out the picture. Who knows Eris? But this is Tess.
Yeah.
You have to tell a story when you're acting. It's like a whole different person because you can't be you. You have to be your character.
And I love it because your character is so diverse, and we really delve into that this season 2. So we're gonna touch on a lot of things. First thing is Deja. How do you think Deja coming into your life and then leaving and then maybe coming back. I'm kind of confused by the end of this last episode. Like, how do you think that's affected Tess?
So, as you can see on the episode that we just watched, like in the beginning, I feel like Tess didn't want Deja to come back. She was so frustrated. She kept on making sure that it wasn't the social workers when Beth kept on calling the landline and stuff. And it was getting mysterious too, as you can see. So I feel like in the beginning, she did not want someone, because I feel like she would think replaced. I didn't want her to think, she didn't, sorry, you see? She didn't want her to feel replaced. So I feel like once she had that talk with her dad, when she had that talk with Randall, she understood that, like, she's his number one. And always, she's who made his life somersault. Oh my God. It's like, woof.
Yeah.
So when he said, you're my number one, you're who made my life somersault, I feel like that was a relief. And as you can see, she became a social worker when she came older. I mean, that's crazy.
We're gonna dive into that right now.
Right.
Okay. Correct me if I'm pronouncing this wrong.
Okay.
So future Tess is played by Iantha Richardson.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Everyone online is talking about how amazingly cast she was.
For real.
How does it feel for you to look at her and be like, ooh, that kind of looks like me?
It was first when I saw her on Instagram and, like, she commented on one of my posts, because I actually never met her in person. So I went on her Instagram and I was like, wait.
Whoa.
I think we have, like, the same eyes or something.
Yeah.
Crazy. Amazing casting. I mean, it's all amazing casting, you know?
I mean, oh, I know. I wonder if we're ever going to get, like, well, actually, we've gotten a baby Tess.
Yep.
Wow.
The one scene.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's cool. I never thought of that. Has future Tess, is what we're going to call her. Has future Tess come up to you and been like, hey, I'm going to play you when I'm older?
We actually never met before.
Still, not even after?
No.
You have yet to meet her?
I still have to meet her. I really, really want to meet her, too.
Guys, let's make this happen.
Guys, yes.
Ooh, and then you could take a selfie together, and then
we can post it, and then we can be like, which one's Tess? Which one's Eris?
Oh, there you go. That's true.
Go.
When you read that part were you able to read that part of the script where future Tess is there?
Actually didn't get that script.
So you didn't see it until you saw it.
I was like, oh my God, that's future Tess. It was crazy.
See, and that's what I love. So you get the parts of the script, obviously, where you're talking. So everything else is a surprise to you.
Right. So I still get the full script, of course. It's just when I'm not filming that episode, I don't really need that script.
Right.
They might send it after, just for me to have, just to see later on. But no.
Well, see, and that's crazy because you do have a lot going on. Obviously, you're in school.
Right.
And you're doing this as well. So how old are you now?
I'm 12.
Okay, yeah. So is there, more time that you can be on set now? Or instead of, 9 hours? That's what you said earlier?
Still 9 hours.
Oh, still?
I feel like when I turn 13 this year, maybe it's more, but right now, 9 hours.
And 9 hours seems like a good amount of time.
It is. Working 9 hours is a lot.
Yeah, a full-time job is 8 and then lunch.
Yeah.
So that works out. Okay, next thing we need to touch on, riding in the car with Kevin. Oh, okay. That, as a viewer who didn't know what was going to happen, I think a lot of us were super upset at Kevin. What are you doing? That is freaking Tess.
Yeah. Freaking Tess.
What was it like to shoot? Because, of course, you're still in the car.
Right.
So how was that?
Okay, so while we were filming, it was really fun. Tess did not know what was going on. But Eris, I was having a ball. In real life, there were police cars on set, so I got to actually be in a police car. I got to actually see the gate. No, I would never want to go to jail and be in one of them, but it was so cool to actually see it.
Yeah, to be there and
right, to be in it and exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So the actual driving part of it, that was Justin doing the driving, or was that a stunt?
Okay, yeah, it was a stunt. They didn't put us in any harm, though.
That's great. Well,
yeah, that's good.
Thank you,
It was
Dan.
a professional.
Yes.
Professional.
When you read that part, were you like, yes, I get to do something with just Kevin.
Right.
On our own, in a way.
That was so. When I saw that, that was really fun because I don't really get to do lots of scenes with just me and like the adult. So that was really fun, especially doing it with Justin, how talented he is. So it was really awesome.
Quick little story, because I've been so excited to talk about all things This Is Us with everyone, and of course the fact that you're here, I'm so excited. I first saw Justin in an elevator at a gym before This Is Us blew up.
Wait.
Yeah, and so I tweeted at him, and I was like, hey, if it was you, have a great day. And then I was like, I wasn't expecting anything back. He texted, yeah, right. He tweeted back saying, yeah, it was me, you have good eye. Thank you, you too. And then I was like, oh my God, Justin Hartley, I saw you in real life. So now it's so cool because living in LA, you just never know who you're going to run into.
Exactly.
This brings me to my next point. I told you earlier that I've met you before.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me.
And I've talked to you before.
Okay.
Guys, and I haven't told her anything else.
She hasn't.
And I know that you've done a lot of press because, hello, This Is Us. Sag Awards.
I knew it. Did I do an interview with you?
No. So, Sag Award night.
Okay.
You guys get called up. You win the Sag Award.
Yes.
You're happy. You're so excited. You go backstage. You go to the trophy room. That's where I was.
You were there?
I was there.
Amy!
Yes, I know. I warned you guys. There was going to be screaming.
Yeah,
I warned
sorry
you.
about that.
Sorry. Yes. So what was so beautiful about that night is I was working behind the scenes.
Oh my.
Yeah. I was supposed to be there so I could meet you.
Guys, people that work behind the scenes on shows and movies and stuff, they're they're still important. They're important.
I mean, I've seen in a lot of interviews, Milo's been saying, like, everyone in the crew is fantastic. Yes. And that's what adds so much to the quality of the show. It's a family, on camera and off camera, for sure. So, yeah, I was there. I got to talk to a few of you guys. Just a quick little thing, like, congratulations, sign here. Congratulations, You guys were so happy. Chrissy Metz walked in singing into the trophy room.
She did?
Yes. And
She's
then
a great singer in real life.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. I definitely would like to see, I think we all would like to see more singing in the show of her. So,
And also Hannah Zeal.
Yeah.
Beautiful singer.
Yes.
Amazing actor.
I've interviewed her. Not here at AfterBuzz. That's my next mission. We should try to get everyone on This Is Us.
That would be so much fun.
Here. So, you can pull some strings.
I got you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, Chrissy Metz walked in singing, and then I see you, and you're bawling your eyes out. You were so happy.
I was.
What was going on in your mind at that time?
It was such a blessing, like, just to be caught up there. It was unbelievable, not in a bad way, but just because I'm a part of a show that has this amazing voice. I just got a SAG award. I got a SAG award. Guys, I got a SAG award. This is insane.
Does it still register?
It's still crazy just to think about it. Just to only be 12 years old and achieving my dream.
I love that. Where is your SAG award?
Actually, it's in my house.
Where? Is it in your room? Is it in the living room?
It's in my living room right now.
Nice.
My dad really needs to get us a mantle so I can just put a lot of trophies on there.
All your other SAG Awards, Golden Globes, Oscars, all that. I mean, hey, there needs to be plenty of room in the future so that, there's also the ones that you can display and turn around.
Oh, yeah.
That's something to think about.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. You might start racking those up even the next year. So, that's exciting. What have people told you since winning the SAG Award?
They just have been saying, congratulations, and I'm so proud of you, and can't wait to see older Tess again, and oh my God, great casting. Literally everything we have been talking about. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're a blessing, and oh my gosh, congratulations, and I love the show. It's my fans literally, I love them. They're awesome. Literally, I've been talking to some of them. They're really nice, and they're so funny. Even when I'm doing live, it's wow. I feel like I know you guys, but I don't know you guys.
So when you do lives, are they on Instagram? Mm-hmm. They're the Instagram live stuff. Okay. Because I know there's Periscope, too. Periscope is what people do mostly for Twitter.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, if you need help with that, I can help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Twitter's coming up soon.
Okay. You heard it here first. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in your free time, what do you like to do? I mean, so you got school.
Yes.
And, you know, this is us.
This is us.
When you're not doing those two things, what are you doing?
So, tennis.
Oh.
Yes, I just started tennis. I've been doing track for like years, but now I want to go to a different sport. So I'm going to try tennis now.
Do you have any role models that you're like, yes, that's what I want to do exactly?
In tennis?
Mm-hmm.
So, Venus Williams,
Serena, yeah.
Serena Williams,
Yeah.
right. I love them. They're amazing. And so many other tennis players too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's cool. How often do you say you play? I mean, or that you're going to start playing?
So I play like 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 3 days a week. Yeah. Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Girl, you are busy.
I know, right?
That's so exciting, though, because I
Right.
feel like when you're young, you just want to do it all.
Right.
And I'm so glad that you're able to do it all.
Thank you.
And one of the other things you're doing is obviously working with an amazing cast, including Sterling K. Brown. Okay, so you've said that he's funny, that he gives really good advice.
Great advice.
What is something about him that we don't know?
Sterling has, he has kids. He has, how many boys does he have? I think he has 2 boys.
Two, I
Yes, 2
think.
boys. And
Which is the opposite of
Right,
his character.
exactly.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
2 girls, 2 boys. You see?
Does he ever bring them on set? You guys like hang out?
So he brought one of his sons on set, the older one, but he has not brought the baby one. So I'm really excited to meet him. But like, so nice, just like him,
Aww.
just like him.
Okay, so we've got Chrissy, Justin, Randall, Sterling.
Sterling.
Who would you say is most like their character?
Chrissy, Justin, Sterling. Justin's not like his character at all.
How?
At all. I feel like Sterling.
See?
Right.
Because he's one.
Yeah,
It's
like
whoa.
for real.
For real.
And I know that he has had losses in his life, and he does have 2 children. So he's really connected to his character, which is good.
Do you guys do any like fun rituals before you start filming? Is it like, oh, we have a secret handshake thing that we always do, or
To be honest, are we filming?
yeah? No. Are you gonna start one? Maybe
We should.
like post Sag Award life. You know,
Hey.
it's a new life now.
For real.
You guys want a Sag Award? I don't think I'll ever stop saying that. Sag Award. Woo!
Sag Award.
Woo!
Woohoo.
Okay.
Wow, I need singing lessons.
No. Did you not hear yourself earlier? That was amazing. Finesse.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can rap a little something.
Who else do you like?
Okay, so Beyonce, Queen Bee, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
she's pretty. She's not pretty cool. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's a queen, literally.
Queen.
Let's see. I like Diddy.
Oh, okay.
He's nice. I like.
What do you mean he's nice? Like, have you met him?
No.
Oh, okay.
but you
But
know,
maybe we could. I mean, you never know.
You never know.
He might be a big
his new
fan.
show, The 4, is
Yes.
awesome.
The finale's tonight.
I'm watching it.
Oh my! Right after this, you're gonna go
right
watch
after
it.
this.
You're a dedicated fan
I am.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Let's see. Kerry Washington, Oprah, Zendaya. I did Case Undercover with her. She's pretty cool. And Yara Shahidi. She's nice too. So many others. I gotta think of them. But yeah, they're all really amazing.
So you've been to a few award shows now.
Mhm.
What is something that us as civilians don't know about, like, what happens at them? Like, because, you know, of course, we see you guys walk the carpet.
Right.
And all of a sudden you're seated. The show has started.
Right.
What's something that, like, we don't know about?
There's food. There's always food involved, which is great. It's great.
Yeah.
So, let's like say for the SAG Awards.
Okay.
So when I stepped into the building.
Okay.
So actually not. Let's just start from the beginning. I
Okay.
step out my car.
Okay.
They helped me and my mom out the car. I go straight in the building, and there's like this section where we take pictures and stuff, and like it's like a boomerang almost.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, right? So then I step in and I go. There's like a long like waiting line of like stuff of people. So then when I go to the red carpet, I do the red carpet, long red carpet line, long. I think there was like an E Live from Red Carpet thing.
There was E, there was a lot of outlets. AfterBuzz was there. Buzz! And they did talk to you. I did see that interview as well. I think it was Ashley Daniels that talked to you, and Faith.
Oh, yep, and Faith. Faith was there too.
So were you guys walking the carpet together the entire time?
No. So Faith actually got there earlier than me, so she walked alone, and then I walked alone. But then we meet up at some little camera spots. So we just took a couple pictures together and did a couple interviews together. Super fun.
How has Faith, I almost called her Annie. Annie's her name in the show. How has she grown since you guys started? Because I mean, you guys are playing sisters, so you have to have a little bit of that sisterly bond. So how has it been for you seeing her?
First time I met Faith, she's so nice, and she's the cutest little thing I've ever saw.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Honestly,
so well spoken too.
Right,
very well spoken.
Right. So she's really nice. She's super kind, and then I feel like I really saw her evolve as an actress starting from season 1 to season 2 where we are now. It's crazy. I feel like we have actually grown a relationship together closer, because on the show, we're like this perfect little sis, sis bond, but not off camera. We're the same. She's still my little sister. I have 3 little sisters, by the way. If
you're
guys
the
didn't
oldest?
know. Yes.
So it's a similar kind of feeling. It's like, hey sis.
Hey sis.
What up?
What up? Dinner? Okay.
All right.
All right.
So I know that when you guys have shoots where you're eating food, sometimes you don't always eat all the food.
Usually, sometimes we actually do.
So is that your lunch?
No.
Your breakfast?
No.
Your dinner?
No.
It's not that much.
Huh?
It's not that much. So
no, they give us breakfast, lunch, and dinner on set all the time.
They're like, hey, you're doing this scene, that's your lunch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Wow. So that's really cool.
Yeah. It's really nice. Thank God they feed us.
I know. Any favorite Crafty food that you got?
Donuts.
What kind?
Red velvet.
Ooh. With anything on them?
It's this red velvet donut, and then it has the icing, and then red velvet crumbles on top. Sorry for making you guys hungry.
I know. Hold on. My mouth was watering so much. Wow. That sounds really good.
And hot chocolate, and
Are there seasonal foods that you guys get too? Because it's if you're shooting around, the holidays, it's all the hot chocolate, I don't know.
But
peppermint.
also usually they do lots of food trucks, and lots of food trucks come on Paramount, ice cream trucks.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So you said in the past that your favorite episode was the Christmas episode where, spoiler alert again, where Toby faints.
Right.
Because it was nice to have everyone there.
Right. Because
has that changed?
Well, we still have, we rarely have scenes that we're all together in one room. So I feel like the Christmas episode was really fun. It was really sad on TV, but it was really fun filming it because everyone was there, and this is us in real life. So we're a family. We were just talking and hanging out, eating some Christmas food. It was really fun.
It was double Christmas.
Exactly.
Wow. That's cool. This last, here we go. The Super Bowl episode. Okay. Where were you? And how did you watch it?
It was me and my mom, and we were just in her bedroom and we were watching it. It was honestly, cried the whole thing. It's insane. Literally insane. Because the crazy thing, the good thing about This Is Us is that it's so realistic. It has diversity, so everyone can put themselves in the situations. So I feel like that makes it even more sad, because there's a ton of situations that we speak about on This Is Us that we kind of have a voice on and tell people about, which is good, but it's so sad to actually see it when you're watching, because it's wow, I've experienced that, Yeah. It's crazy.
You put yourself in that spot, and you feel everything.
I feel like I'm, literally, dying. Wow. I know I'm not dying, but, oh my God.
It hurts that much. Thank you, Dan Fogelman, and everyone in the writing staff. Gosh. And I think it's just, like you said earlier, you know, the whole production crew behind it as well brings it so much more.
Yeah, the writers, I mean, they really know how to make you cry every night.
I know.
Yeah.
Mandy, sometimes she posts on Instagram, like little boomerangs or videos of herself after watching the episode. Eyes are puffy. Like, how do you guys deal with them getting sad? Or like when you see Sterling crying, or
on
when
TV?
you see, yeah, like when you have a scene with them and they have to be sad or when they have to be stressed out because they're so good that they're almost like feeling that. How does that affect you when you're there?
Every time I'm with them and they're doing like a really hard and personal scene, honestly, even though I'm acting, I'm still looking at them. I'm so inspired because one day I want to do a really hard and personal scene like that. Yeah. One day I want to be like as great as them. So it's really inspiring to watch them. And it's amazing to watch them because they're like that good.
Okay, so we're gonna, let me make sure I asked you everything I wanted to ask you. So, okay. If you can describe each person that I tell you in just one word or even a hashtag, do so. Okay. That's going to be the game. Okay.
Okay.
How would you describe Chrissy?
Hashtag soulful.
Oh. Kevin. Or Justin. Justin.
Let's see. Inspiring. Really inspiring.
Sterling.
Sterling.
Make sure I get everyone.
Let's see. Let's see. Beautiful. He has a beautiful spirit.
Oh. Mandy.
Oof. Lovely.
Milo.
Let's see. Milo. He's, wow.
Even in a hashtag.
Hashtag growth.
All right. Ron.
Your
grandpa.
Okay, let's see. Love.
Oh. 2 more.
Okay.
Susan. Kalechi Watson plays your mom.
So Susan, nice.
Yeah. And Faith.
Faith. She's like a flower. She's so pretty and nice and cute and sensitive.
Okay, so out of everyone on set that we know, who is the craziest? And I just mean craziest like in whatever sense you want to take it.
Who's the craziest on set? Well, I feel like sometimes lots of like the kids get nuts. Yeah. Usually like the kids get nuts. Like sometimes like we're like so for the Sag Awards, they gave us iPads.
What?
We won. Exactly. So me and Faith we were like, oh my God! So we went a little crazy. We were really happy. So yeah, lots of the kids.
Well, how is that? Because so you are, usually in scenes with Faith. You don't really get, there's no way for you to get scenes with Lonnie and Mackenzie and Parker. So when you see them on set, how is that? I mean, and like getting to be with kids too.
And I see them a lot off screen too. Yeah. And when we have lunch or like when we're like in school, I see them a lot too. Yeah. So I feel like we still have a good relationship. I still see them a lot.
See, and that's so trippy for us because we think of Lonnie as Randall. So it's like you're having fun hanging out with your dad. But that just speaks to how much you guys are really your characters.
Right.
We had Parker in the studio here. I interviewed him. Really? He was so much fun. This was a while ago. But yeah, like he just talked about how it was really cool to be able to have, 2 older versions of himself. And now, I mean, like, look at you. You have an older version of yourself. I think that's such a perk that people, like, don't think about. It's like, what would we act like if we knew that we could meet someone that looks kind of like us in the future?
Wow.
Whoa, right?
Whoa. Just got deep.
Again. I know.
Again.
I know. Okay. Because of course we have This Is Us going on. What else are you doing that you can tell us?
So I did a Netflix series called Alexa and Katie, which should be coming out this spring. I did Drunken History. I did Casey Undercover. So like, stay tuned. Follow me on Insta. You'll see.
We can find everything going on there. Okay.
At ErisBaker, Instagram and Snapchat.
What is your goal in life?
In life, my goal has to be to keep on doing what I love. Like, keep on acting, or in the future do something else I love. Keep on helping people, and like, I want to keep on doing what I'm doing. I still want to help people, and I still want to be an actor, but I still want to continue my education, of course.
Of course, yeah.
That's probably my goal.
What has This Is Us taught you so far?
This Is Us has probably taught me that there's going to be lots of hard times in your life, especially when you go older, but it's the good times that you have to hold on to.
Oh, that was really sweet.
Yeah.
And that's true. I love that you, like, when people ask you about working with Sterling, they ask you, what has he taught you the most? Would you like to share that?
Sterling has probably taught me to probably never give up, or probably always never give up. Probably never give up, because Sterling has been in this game for such a long time, and he's finally getting Emmys and Sag Awards, and he's so huge in the industry right now. So he probably taught me that, and he's always telling me don't be afraid of who you are, because you don't have to act like everyone else. Be different, be you. So
what about Susan?
Susan has probably taught me to stay true to who I am, because...
Why do you say it like that? You're like, yeah. What?
So, I always, we always have, these little, rallies against each other, because I use, an iPhone, but she uses a Samsung. So,
she's one of those.
I always, annoy her about it. But I don't want to annoy her anymore, because I really got on her head. Yeah. It's just so much fun. And, so she's always it's okay, because, I'm unique, and I'm going to be who I am. So you can be an iPhone girl, but I'll be a Samsung girl. So I was like, yeah, stay true to you.
I like that. Okay, we're going to do a series of questions. Ooh. These are inspired by James Lipton.
Okay.
From Inside the Actors Studio. Have you heard of Inside the Actors Studio?
No.
This was on Bravo several years back, but I'm going to modify some of them.
Okay.
Okay, so these are quick. You're welcome to embellish, though.
Okay.
Okay. What is your favorite word?
Favorite word? Family.
Hashtag this sus. What is your least favorite word?
Hate.
I like that. What sound or noise do you love?
Ba-doo-ba, ba-doo-ba, ba-doo. Yeah.
Where does that come from?
You should see me when I'm dancing, or just
you
hang out with my family.
You can give us a peek, girl.
Me dancing?
Yeah, just in your chair. Just whatever you can. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta do the little chair thing.
Hi. And then do your cool noise.
Ba-doo-ba, ba-doo-ba, ba-doo-ba.
And that's the exact same. I thought you kind of made it up, but it's the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
What sound or noise do you hate?
I don't like dark stuff. It puts you in a bad mood. It's right. It's I don't want to hear that.
Scary things?
Yeah.
Well,
not necessarily scary things, but people that have you ever heard or saw someone, they're and it's oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I like that you're so positive and up here and bubbly. Yeah. So I can imagine why you wouldn't like things that are just
down and
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Director.
There you go.
There you go.
Right. What profession would you like to not do? Not like to do. There we go.
Not like to do?
Mm-hmm.
Profession that I wouldn't want to do? I wouldn't want to be, no offense, but I wouldn't want to be like a baseball player and stuff. I don't really know how to like hit or like throw really well.
Hey, that's okay.
But I mean, like, it's okay. It's okay if you don't have good aim. That's just like
be you
just
and
be
never
you.
give up.
Right.
What if you were cast as a softball player and they were like, "Hey, you have to do this"? What would you do?
When they cast me as a soccer player on This Is Us, they had like a person come and teach me. So hopefully they would do the same thing for that.
Yeah.
I really had to learn soccer.
Yeah. Okay. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I would want him to say, like, good job, or welcome.
What up?
Like, what up, right?
What up, Eris?
What up?
Good job. I love This Is Us.
Dude, if he said that, if God said that to me, I don't know what I would do. I'm already dead, so I can probably just go crazy and like have fun and like just dance.
You'd be like, what was your favorite episode?
I'd be like, okay, well, let's sit down. Let's take me to your house.
There you go. You would do one of these interviews with him. I mean, hey, who would you love to work with in the future? That could be a long list.
Okay, so Kerry Washington, I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Really love her.
Would you, I mean, because you're very young, and Sterling K. Brown is still very young.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever be up for playing a role in something that he's done or he's doing too?
Oh, yeah,
like
of course.
15 years?
Mm-hmm.
This Is Us reunites. Wouldn't that be cool? Like
that would be awesome.
40 years from now, because it's going to go on for like 12, 15 years.
That would be pretty
There
cool.
you go.
Pretty nice.
What advice do you have for kids that are younger than you and want to do what you're doing? And even, hey, older than you that want to do what you're doing?
Okay. So my advice, my parents have been telling me this like every day since I like drop out of school, like literally, let your light shine. Meaning always be you, always be kind, always be nice, and treat people with respect, treat people how you want to be treated, because in this, whatever you want to do in life, whatever you ever want to achieve, you're going to have to always let your light shine. You don't want to mean like, I want to shine really, I want to be better than this person. I want to be more like prettier, like handsomer than this person, because it doesn't matter. As long as you be you, as long as you do whatever you want to do and you do the best that you can do out of it, then I feel like you literally achieved life. Because that's what life's about. You have to be you and you have to have fun. There's going to be hard times, but just keep your family close.
Last question. It is February 8th, 2018. Mm-hmm. If you could give yourself a message for 10 years from now, which would be February 8th, 2028, what would you say?
2028. You better be in school.
So you'd be 22?
You better have.
You'd be 22?
Yeah. So, yeah.
So graduating from college.
Yeah, you better went to college. You better have went to college or your parents are going to kill you.
What about career-wise?
If you're not an actor right now, or if you're not doing acting, or I want you to be doing something that you love. Because I love acting right now, but you never know what's going to go on. I want to be a writer and I want to be a director too. I want to be lots of things, but I hope that you're doing something that you love and like not living in your parents' basement.
22. Hey, it's life is expensive, but I totally understand you. And I mean, you already have a Sag Award, so I have no problems thinking that you're going to have like 10 more. Golden Globes, Oscars, everything.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking to us, for having fun. I feel like you answered a lot of my questions, and I'm sure that we're just going to be seeing a lot more of you, a lot more of future tells. Is there anything else you can tell us about the rest of this season and season 3 that we don't know?
Stay tuned, because there is a lot of stuff that is not uncovered yet. So please, please, please keep watching. Stay tuned. Follow This Is Us on all of our social medias. Me too, at Eris Baker. So please.
Twitter coming soon.
Twitter and Facebook. Lots of the other social medias will be coming soon. I still have to like get that up.
And we're gonna follow you and see everything that you're doing. And thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you, Amy, for having me.
Thank
Taking
you
time out for me.
Oh, of course. Thank you for coming to us before you go and watch the 4 finale.
Anytime.
Hey, there's ooh, so excited. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Yes. Thank you for liking this video because I know you already did. For commenting down below. Yes. I'm your host, Amy Cassandra Martinez, and you can find me on all social media at Amy Cassandra MTZ. You're so sweet. You definitely need to come back. We need to have more This Is Us people. We just gotta get people talking about This Is Us more.
And we're wearing like the backwards name.
Yeah, Lonnie, you gotta hook us up, dude.
For real.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz, see you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.